Welcome, everyone. Today is January 18th, 2026. We are standing at a unique crossroads in financial history. If you look back at the last 2 years, you see a graveyard of broken promises, thousands of projects that promised to change the world in 24 and 25 are worth zero today. The era of easy money, where you could buy a coin with a dog on it and wake up a millionaire, is officially dead. Welcome to the era of the infrastructure bull market. In 2026, the crypto market stopped being a playground for geeks. Today, it is the bedrock of a new global economy. Right now, as you watch this video, stablecoin transaction volumes have officially surpassed Visa's global settlement volumes. Institutional giants like BlackRock, Morgan Stanley, and Fidelity aren't just watching anymore. They are writing the rules of the game. These aren't just tips. They are the result of analyzing terabytes of on-chain data, chip supply chain reports, and leaked SEC filings. We will break down Solana as the infrastructure standard, Bittensor as the decentralized intelligence standard, and Ondo Finance as the bridge through which trillions of dollars are currently flowing from Wall Street into the blockchain. If you're ready to stop being a spectator and start being a player, listen to every word. We're going deep. Let's start with the foundation, Solana. In 2023, they buried it after FTX collapsed. In 2024, they laughed at it because of network outages. In 2025, they hated it because of memecoin fatigue. But today, in January 2026, Solana is the only blockchain that has withstood the test of mass market demand. The primary reason Solana is the one on my list is Firedancer. In December of last year, the validator client from Jump Crypto officially moved from beta to mainnet. What does this mean for you? It means Solana no longer goes down. Firedancer has allowed the network to reach a throughput of 1 million transactions per second. To give you some perspective, the entire global financial system during peak hours consumes about 400,000 transactions. Solana now has a power reserve that is 2.5 times larger than the needs of the entire planet. On January 6, 2026, Morgan Stanley officially filed for a Spot Solana ETF. This was the starting gun for the entire market. We expect the first wave of liquidity from U.S. pension funds to hit SOL by June. Conservative estimates suggest an inflow of $7 billion to $12 billion in the first year alone. In a market where supply is being locked for staking, this leads to only one outcome: a massive, vertical price appreciation. Look at the success of the Solana Seeker. The second version of the Solana smartphone sold 200,000 units in the first 24 hours. Why do people want a blockchain phone? Because in 2026, your phone is your bank, your pass to AI services, and your key to exclusive airdrops. The Solana ecosystem today isn't just about trading. It's about deepen. Projects like Helium and Render have moved the infrastructure of wireless communication and cloud computing onto Solana. Solana isn't just a coin. It's the operating system of the future. Today, SOL is trading in the $150 to $170 range. My target for October 2026 is $840. Why that number? That's a $300 billion market cap. Given that Ethereum reached similar heights with significantly inferior technology, for Solana, this is a logical and achievable milestone. Moving on to the hottest and most complex asset of the decade, Bittensor, ticker TAO. If you missed the Nvidia rally of 2023, Bittensor is your second chance. But it's even bigger. In 2026, we've hit a wall. AI has become too powerful and too centralized. Google, Microsoft, and OpenAI hold the keys to the world's mind. Bittensor is the solution, a decentralized intelligence market that belongs to everyone and no one at the same time. How it works. Bittensor is a network of subnets. As of today, the number of subnets has reached its cap of 256. Each subnet is an individual market. One handles facial recognition, another generates medical formulas, and a third writes Rust code. Validators on the Bittensor network constantly evaluate the work of miners. If your AI produces the best result, you earn TAO. If your result is mediocre, you are kicked out. It is natural selection for algorithms. In late 2025, Bittensor implemented the Alpha Token system. This allowed each subnet to have its own internal currency pegged to TAO. This triggered a liquidity explosion. Now, investors don't just bet on Bittensor. They bet on specific AI technologies within it. It's like venture capital, but accessible to anyone with an internet connection. Grayscale has already launched its Bittensor Trust, and volumes are growing 20% month over month. Why? Because funds realize that owning TAO is like owning a piece of all future AI development. TAO has the same emission schedule as Bitcoin, 21 million coins. With roughly 8 million currently in circulation and the post-halving scarcity kicking in, I see TAO hitting $3,200 by the end of this cycle. That is a 10x growth backed by actual computational power. The third coin on our list is Ondo Finance. It is the undisputed leader of the RWA, real-world assets sector. Let's be honest, the crypto market needs more than just air. We need a link to the real economy. In 2025, the RWA market hit $2 trillion. By 2030, analysts predict $16 trillion. Ondo isn't just a startup. It is a partner of BlackRock. Their flagship products, like USDY and the BUIDL fund, allow anyone in the world to buy a share of U.S. Treasuries with a 5% yield simply by having a crypto wallet. In 2026, this has become a lifeline for people in countries with high inflation. Why buy local currency when you can hold your money in Ondo and earn the same interest as a major Wall Street bank? Why did I choose Ondo over its competitors? Licenses. In 2026, regulators in the US and the EU began a purge of the DeFi sector. Ondo is one of the few companies that is fully compliant with MiCA in Europe and SEC regulations in the States. For big money, this is the only safe path. Many are afraid of the Ondo token unlocks happening this month. Yes, there is sell pressure. But look at the exchange order books. This volume is being swallowed by institutions in the first few minutes. This is smart money entering a position they plan to hold for years. My goal for Ondo is a $40 billion market cap. That means a price of $10, $12 per token. Compared to the current price around $1, this is a 10x return in the most regulated and transparent sector of the market. Friends, we've analyzed 3 powerful projects. But it's not just about what to buy. It's about how. In 2026, I recommend the barbell strategy. 40% in Solana. This is your foundation. 30% in Bittensor. This is your growth engine and AI exposure. 30% in Ondo. This is your defense and stable yield. The risks. Never forget, this is still the crypto market. Even Solana could face a critical vulnerability. Even the AI hype could cool down. That's why you should always keep 10-15% in stablecoins for sudden dips. In January 2026, volatility hasn't disappeared. It has just become more calculated. We live in an incredible time. blockchain has stopped being a promise. It has become a utility. Solana builds the roads, Bittensor builds the mind, and Ondo builds the bridges. These three projects are the leaders of the new world. If you've watched this video to the end, you are already ahead of 90% of the market. You know the numbers, you know the dates, and you know the catalysts. Tell me in the comments, which of these three do you think is the safest bet? Don't forget to subscribe. In the next episode, we're breaking down the top 5 deep-in projects that could follow Solana's path. This has been your guide to the 2026 financial landscape. Be smarter than the market. I'll see you in the next one.